Hello everyone, welcome to English Practical Classroom. Still with me, Miss Soraya Dinamika. Well, today we're going to have a material entitled Looking for a Job. Here, we will discuss anything you can do while looking for a job. Here we go. There are several things you need to go through when you're applying for a job. The first one is making job application letter. The second one is making the curriculum vitae. So, today's meeting, we are going to learn how to make those two requirements to apply for a job. Job application letter is also called as cover letter. It is written to introduce a candidate's application for a job. Your job application letter is an opportunity for you to highlight your relevant qualification experiences, enhancing your resume, increasing your chance of being called for an interview. So, job application letter is really important for applying for the job. There are steps of making an application letter. The first one is the header part. The second is the body part. The third, the closing part. And the fourth is how to cover the letter. Step 1. Header. 1. An application letter should be no more than 1 page long. So it's better for you to write the application letter only in a page. 2. It is formally written with single-spaced, traditionally used fonts such as Times New Roman, Arial, or Calibri. The font size is also 12. 3. Write the current date of the letter written. So, pay attention when the letter is written. Put the date of that day. 4. Include the name of the employer to whom you are applying for the jobs, his title, or name of the company and the address. Here it is the example of header part. Date of the letter written here is Medan, October 7th, 2014. To Mr. or Mrs. Director, you can put the name if you know the name, or you can only put the title if you don't know the name. PT Telkomsel Indonesia. It's the name of the company you are heading the letter to. Medan is the city of the company, or maybe you can also add the address of the company. Salutation. In writing the header part of an application letter, it's better for you to put the salutation on it. 1. A formal letter should begin with the salutation addressing to show your respect to the employer or the company. 2. If you don't know the employer's name, simply write Dear Mr. or Mrs. Director. For example, right here you can see, Dear Mr. and Mrs. Directors. Here it is the salutation if you only know the employer's position in the company. Dear Miss Brown. Here it is the salutation if you know the employer's name. There is a note for you, and the salutation with a colon or comma before starting your first paragraph. Step 2. Here it is the body part. Here on the body part, you can start with the introduction. 1. In introduction, you can state what job you are applying for. 2. Explain where you heard about the job from. Look at the example. By enclosing this letter, I would like to apply for a job to your company as a secretary. I have heard the information about this job from the advertisement that your company had published in Manalisa daily newspaper on March 22nd, 2016. So, on the first sentence, you can see that you are stating the job that you are applying for. On the second sentence, you explain where you heard about the job from. Second, on the body part, you can put the content after writing the introduction. Now, look at the content. First, you must explain why you are interested in the job. Second, mention how your skills and experience match the company requirements. Take a look at the example. You can write that on the second paragraph. I see that you are looking for candidates who have excellent spoken and written English skills and able to operate Microsoft Office. I've already demonstrated those skills as I contribute to develop English program in my former university. Okay. Look at the first sentence. You mention that your skill match the company requirements. The second sentence, you explain that you really match the requirements because you have already had an experience on it. Still on the body part, especially in content, you can write these things on the third paragraph, like 1. To support your skills and qualifications, you can attach some supporting attachments in your application letters. 2. You can mention the supporting attachment by using numbers or bullets. Look at the example. As your consideration, I have provided some attachments to fulfill the job requirements as following. 1. Curriculum Vitae. 2. Latest course transcript. 3. 1 copy of ID card. 4. 1 sheet of pass photo. 5. TOEFL certificate. So, look at the first sentence. This first sentence saying that you are giving them some supporting attachment to see and to support your qualification and skills. On the next following numbers, you can see those things are the things that you attach on the application letter, and it also helps you to be chosen as the employee next time. Step 3. Closing. In here, you can restate how your skills make you a strong candidate, state that you would like to interview and discuss the opportunities, and thank the employer for his or her considerations. You can read the example of closing part. Signature. After finish writing your application letter, generally people close it by adding signature such as best wishes, best regards, yours faithfully, and sincerely yours. Or in Indonesia, it could be translated as hormat saya or hormat kami. 2. Write your name on the last line and consider including a signature. Step 4. Cover up. Cover up here means after writing your application letter, there are steps for you to write or to set the envelope. 1. Put your application letter into envelope to keep it tidy. 2. Write your staff information such as name, address, and phone number on the left corner above the envelope. 3. Write the company information such as the name of employer, the name of the company, and the address on right corner below the envelope. 4. Write the position you want to apply on the right corner above the envelope. So, writing information on the envelope really matters too. Second, on the body part, you can put the content after writing the introduction. Now, look at the content. First, you must explain why you are interested in the job. Second, mention how your skills and experience match the company requirements. Take a look at the example. You can write that on the second paragraph. I see that you are looking for candidates who have excellent spoken and written English skills and able to operate Microsoft Office. Well, after writing the application letter, it's the time for you to write the curriculum vitae. Curriculum vitae in Indonesian means daftar riwayat hidup. Take a look at the definition. Well, curriculum vitae is a brief overview of a person's experience, education, other qualification, and working experience. Typically, curriculum vitae is enclosed within the job application letter written by the job seeker. To write the curriculum vitae, there are several elements that you need to attend to. 1. It usually contains of personal information such as personal details, just like your name, your address, your PGOB, and etc. And then it contains of your photo. The third is containing of the educational or training background. Also contains of working experience. Also organization experience, skills or achievements, hobbies or interests. It could be also included into curriculum vitae. Here it is the example of header part. Date of the letter written here is Medan, October 7th, 2014. To Mr. or Mrs. Director, you can put the name if you know the name, or you can only put the title if you don't know the name. PT Telkomsel Indonesia. It's the name of the company you are heading the letter to. Medan is the city of the company, or maybe you can also add the address of the company. On your CV, you should write the positive outlook, show your strengths and abilities that are relevant to the job, demonstrate your potential as an employee, make the company believe that you are the one they are looking for to fill the job vacancy. Now, it's the time for you to try to write your own application letter. Remember, a good application letter is only 1 page long, and it's better for you to write it handwritten. To complete the requirements of applying for a job, after writing your application letter, then you turn to write your own curriculum vitae. Remember, a good curriculum vitae, it's better for you to type it on your computer. So everybody, good luck with that.